Welcome to a new week with the Electric Trucker. This time I'm transporting an electric asphalt paver, and I'm joined by a film crew from German television. All of it is something completely new, and I'm really looking forward to it. The shoot is in full swing. I've been fitted with a body cam and a mic, and I'm filming a bit behind the scenes. I'm here at the company DYNAPAC, and this is the 22-ton asphalt paver. And as you can hear, or rather can't hear, it's almost silent.
Natürlich, also, da kann immer was passieren. This is a typical asphalt paver. The asphalt goes in at the front and is conveyed through the machine. Here at the back it's distributed outward. This screed can extend to a working width of 5.1 meters. For our electric paver we also offer up to 6 meters of working width, and our largest diesel model can go up to 13.75 meters, which covers a full highway width of 3 lanes and the shoulder. The battery has a capacity of 294 kilowatt hours with 3 battery packs with 98 kilowatt hours each. The machine is fully electrified. We didn't just replace the diesel engine, but also the hydraulic system, the auger motors and the conveyor belt. 5 electric motors power all of the machine's functions. The overall efficiency of this machine is more than 3 times higher than that of a traditional diesel paver, because we were able to optimize the entire drivetrain. And its lifespan is the same as the diesel version. We're now at the control stations. The machine can be operated by either 1 or 2 people. Everything is built to be waterproof and all the necessary buttons are right here. At the front is the access to the motor compartment. You can see the topmost of the 3 battery packs. From the side, 5 fans blow in cooling air, which then cools the battery system's coolant via a heat exchanger. Compared to a diesel machine, one of the key challenges is that the batteries need to operate within a much narrower temperature range. And right in front of them, you've got asphalt at 160 degrees Celsius moving through the machine. So even if the ambient temperature isn't extreme, the machine is constantly operating in a high heat environment. With a full battery, the machine can run for up to 8 hours or a standard workday. It can be charged with CCS at up to 235 kilowatts. We also support the China GBT standard, as well as AC charging at 400 volts and 125 amps. With CCS you can charge from 5 to 80% in just 40 minutes. Through a partner company we also offer charging solutions, portable site containers that enable fast charging. These containers can hold up to 2.4 megawatt hours of energy. We have to start thinking of construction sites as ecosystems. If we're paving roads with a CO2 neutral machine, we obviously want to roll them with CO2 neutral rollers too, plus electric excavators, electric compactors, and everything else that's needed. Our vision is a locally emission-free construction site. As a company, we've set a goal to electrify over half of our product lineup by 2030. To be honest, these machines are more expensive to purchase. But if customers have planning security thanks to regulations and contract tenders, then these machines are absolutely economical.
Our first charging stop is a bit earlier than expected because the energy consumption is really high at 1.6 kilowatt hours per kilometer. With the film crew on board, you always have to plan in some extra time, but as long as the truck is charging, it's not really a time loss. The Iveco is pushing through the Castle Mountains. Unfortunately, there's always a no overtaking zone here, otherwise we could easily pass. You can tell the truck is pretty heavy, but it's actually handling the climb quite well. Here's the second charging stop, and I really need it. I also got the warning, drive system overheated a few times. The truck didn't reduce power, but you can feel that it's pushing its limit with this load. Normally, you can cover 600 kilometers with just 1 charging stop, but I've made 2. The original plan was to unload tomorrow evening, but we'll definitely make it in the morning. This is the absolute highlight, overtaking trucks with the massive asphalt paver on the trailer, and we're only using 700 kilowatts. We could even go a bit faster. It's just before 7 and I've got 29% battery left. There are only 275 kilometers to go until we reach our destination. Today was really exhausting. The film crew has high standards, so everything takes time because you shoot multiple takes and have to wait until everything is set up. I totally get it, but I'm pretty tired now. See you tomorrow. I'm just outside of Munich for a quick charging break. There's a truck charging hub here, and I've also plugged in the asphalt paver. I really wanted to test that out before we arrive, and it looks absolutely awesome. We arrived at the exhibition, and my job is done. The paver is quietly rolling down the ramp. This was one of the most exciting transports I've ever done. I didn't even know something like this existed, and getting to be the one to haul it makes it so much cooler. If in the future only electric machines are eligible for public contracts, your diesel paver won't do you any good. And here's a 10-foot battery container with 1,160 kilowatt hours of capacity. It arrives fully charged at the construction site, stays on the trailer, and recharges your machines. Since the machines can be recharged in under 45 minutes, a lunch break is all you need. With diesel machines, a fuel truck would come by to refuel the equipment, so the effort is basically the same. The container has 2 CCS plugs, so 2 construction machines can charge side by side. When you open this door down here, there's a CCS inlet to recharge the container. The batteries already exist, the fast charging standards exist. You just have to combine it all properly, and it works. A wonderful good morning. I've been on the road since 6:30, heading north. The plant season is starting, and my colleague is currently loading a trailer and will bring it to me fully loaded. Then I'll take it down to Baden-Württemberg and then go on to Switzerland. This relay transport system, where truckers meet up and swap trailers, is a really interesting concept in logistics. It allows drivers to cover a wide range but still be home every evening. And it's well suited for electric trucks as well, since you're unhooking the trailer regularly to charge. There are entire logistics companies built around this concept, with a European network of drivers who move trailers across the continent. Victor brought me the trailer and is taking mine back with him, and I'm so glad to finally tow something aerodynamic again. The truck and trailer now weigh 30 tons, and the consumption is at 1.1 kilowatt hours per kilometer. That's 10 tons more than the empty low-loader trailer, but 0.3 kilowatt hours per kilometer more efficient thanks to the aerodynamics. That's really crazy. I'm at my unloading spot, fully loaded with very heavy trees. And the turn into this street was super tight. I wouldn't have made it around without lowering the lift axle. With this trailer, I know that if you turn the ignition off and back on, the lift axle stays down until you drive about 15 kilometers per hour. So with these Krone trailers, it's pretty straightforward, but you do need to know how to operate it properly. I'm unloaded now and headed to Switzerland. If everything goes smoothly, I'll load there and still make it to customs. And the best part? In Switzerland, I don't have to pay heavy vehicle tolls until 2029. What stood out at the landscaping company I was just now was how genuinely nice the boss was to his employees. You rarely see that. The mood was really good, and he kept praising them for the great work they're doing. And another funny thing, when I drove onto the site to load the big bags, a Tesla pulled up behind me. I thought it might be the company boss, but it was actually someone from Hugelshofer, the biggest Swiss freight company focusing on electric trucks. They have a huge charging park nearby, and he invited me to come check it out. He saw me driving on the highway and followed me. It was a great conversation, and if I find the time, I'll definitely visit. I just got weighed. Empty weight was 18.6 tons. Now with 22 big bags, we're at 36.8 tons. I'm just waiting on the paperwork and then I'll keep going. This is how it should be. Full 500 amps and maximum charging power. If every charging station charged this fast and customers reliably had their 350 kilowatt chargers, everything would be great. This is a small charging park here with no turning space for trucks. But since it's not busy, it's not a problem. I'm past Munich and I'm washing the truck again. I have another film crew coming next week, just for half a day, but everything has to look good. And the trailer is really dirty from behind, so we're giving it a proper clean. One thing I still wanted to tell you, I have understanding for everything I've experienced as an electric trucker. I understand elephant racing. I understand when people park weirdly because they can't find a spot. I understand unfriendly forklift drivers when they're having a bad day. But one thing I just don't get is when truck drivers stop to pee, but then pee on their own truck. That just doesn't make any sense to me. I really don't understand that. And I see it regularly. My last task for today, I'm topping up the truck's battery and then head home. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and see you next time. Ciao.